Choose your situation today. Are you going to be with your camera on, your camera off? Figure out how you want to be. Back up to your chair, your seat. Settle your shoulders down. Close your mouth gently. Welcome to the Mother's Day edition of Chair Yoga Moment. The kids and I were trying to decide what kind of I'm going to be sitting there eventually, right? But you could sit there for a second. We were trying to decide, I had this idea that I would do a class using things that my mother has told me. So I'm going to try. We had a little, Sarah's laughing. We had a little brainstorming session about that. There are things that my mother has told me that are very appropriate for a yoga class. There are some that are inappropriate for a yoga class. So we'll do our best. We'll see what happens. Raise your heart. And by raise your heart, I mean push your bum into whatever you're sitting on. Lift the crown of your head and just let your chest rise a little bit, and that will push your shoulders back a bit. Close your eyes if you're not there already and just feel into your body, feel into the symmetry of your body. See what you can detect. Can you find a shoulder that's higher than the other? Can you find a tightness in your jaw? Can you find a nervousness in your fingers or your toes? Find some nervous movement or energy. And see if you can blow those all away with the exhale. Get really soft in your thumbs, soft in your upper legs. So something that my mom used to say a lot when we were on vacation with my brothers and my sister on our boat, we would all be grumbling because we didn't want to be there because we wanted to be in Shediac with our boyfriends. And my mother used to say, where exactly is it you would rather be? And we had a pretty clear answer. We wanted to be in Shediac with our boyfriends. But I think this is very relevant for a yoga class because sometimes we come to class with this restlessness, like, oh, there's stuff to do. I should be doing things. I should be in the kitchen. I should be doing my taxes. I should be, I don't know. There's all these shoulds. But we know that really 45 minutes out of our day is not, it's not going to hurt our day. 45 minutes for ourselves is actually going to help our day. So let's move forward with that centering thought, courtesy of my mom. Where would you rather be? I would rather be here than anywhere. So bring yourself here to this moment, this place, the smells of this place, the sounds of this place, the people that you're with even. If you're lucky enough to be with people. I have my 3 beautiful girls here. And they made me breakfast this morning, brunch. Let's take a deep inhale through our noses all the way up. Inflate your lungs as big as you can. And then squeeze your lung tissue out. Exhale, remove the air. Get as small as you can in your belly, your shoulders, your chest. Inhale through your nose. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale, exhale one more time. And exhale. New breath practice today. Although I'm sure many of you have done it, Ujjayi breath. So bring your hand up to in the front of your face as if you're in front of a mirror and take an inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth as if you're fogging up the mirror, trying to clean it. Do that again. Feel the moisture on your hand. Feel the warmth. It's physical evidence of your breath outside your body. One more time. Remember, we practice sometimes our breath looking like smoke from a candle. Try that. Inhale. Exhale. Make that candle smoke. Keep your hand there. Now close your mouth on the exhale. Big inhale. Same movement, but close your lips. Just keep your lips together. Still feeling that humidity on your hand, feeling the smoke curl out of your mouth. One more time. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale. Fog up the mirror. Bring your hands down to your vocal folds. So take your fingers both sides of your windpipe, and I'm talking, so I can definitely hear it, but take a few breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth just to feel your windpipe moving, or your voice box, your vocal folds. Fog up the mirror, go. Or if it helps, try humming. Deep inhale. You can hum silently. Humming is much more obvious. You'll definitely feel your vocal folds here, these little bands of tissue. We feel them. Okay, now we're going to make an exhale, but it's silent, but the vocal folds are making that same thing. So inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose, but make your vocal folds hum. And it'll be a very, very subtle movement. Same thing when you inhale. Make the sound of a wave as you inhale, the sound of a wave as you exhale. A couple more. You can drop your hand if you like. Some people call these Darth Vader breaths, in and out through your nose. So imagine that you're Darth Vader just for a couple of breaths. And now Darth Vader breaths are quite hard. So let's make it soft. Let's make an image of an ocean. Still making a gentle noise, but it's more like a gentle wave. That's another thing that we came up with that my mom always says, you never regret a swim. So imagine you're standing beside the ocean, you hear the sounds of the waves. Gentle waves washing in and out. And the question often is, why do we do this? Why do we do ocean breath or Ujjayi breath? And it's a very similar reason to when we breathe through one nostril. We're narrowing the place that the air comes in, but instead of narrowing up at the nose, we're narrowing right back at the base of the throat. It's a bit more fundamental. We're engaging our vocal folds and our throat. We're tightening up our throat a little, and we're really making that slightly constricted sound, the base of our throat. So it's just another type of breath control, pranayama. And there's many other things that it does, especially if you're in a class, you can hear other people breathing. Another word for Ujjayi breath is audible breath. Drop your audible breath now and just breathe silently. Notice the difference. And because it's Sunday and we have more time, take 3 more audible breaths. Notice the difference, how you tighten up your throat. I'm going to take one of my microphones off and hold it in front of my throat, see if we can hear that. I have a very noisy, I think I have to take them both off. Very noisy ocean breath. One more. Now this time practice using your whole breath capacity, all the way in, all the way out. Lengthen out those waves so they're very long. Return your breath to normal, silent breath. So we're just practicing coming in and out of that restricted throat. And then on your silent breath, begin to take some neck circles. Just keep your eyes closed unless you're new and you need to watch. You know what a neck circle is. Just begin to float your head on the rhythm of your breath. Nice silent breath. It's a challenge for me to do a silent breath. Because I've been teaching so long, I just automatically go to Ujjayi breath. And it's not so good to always be in Ujjayi breath. It's quite a stimulating breath. So I try and practice just like you're doing, I try and practice my ability to go back and forth on command. Ujjayi breath, make sure that you switch sides. So you're rotating in the other direction and just notice any popping or cracking that might be happening. Notice if your shoulders are getting into the game, and if they are, let them heavily melt down. And now get your shoulders into the game. So as you bring your head over, lift your shoulder towards it and keep going in circles. Your shoulders are lifting and falling as your ear comes close. And then reverse directions. And practice your shoulder coming all the way down. When your ear leaves, your shoulder comes back down. It's a little bit weird to get used to coordinating shoulders and breath and head. It's 3 things instead of 2. We usually just do 2. Last breath, come back to center. Open your eyes. We'll do a little bit of eye work. Take your 2 thumbs and place them in front of your face, and then bring them in as close to your nose as you can so that you're still focusing on both fingers. And then inhale your hands out as far as you can, still looking at your 2 thumbnails. And exhale them in. Still looking at your 2 thumbnails. Back and forth. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Find your Ujjayi breath. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale forward. Notice any eye fatigue is what you want. You want a little bit of fatigue in the muscles around your eyes. And now bring your thumbs out to the side and try to watch your thumbs. It's really hard. Bring your thumbs out to the side of your head. Eat 1 thumb each side. Or you can do what Sasha's doing and just go to one side. There'll be a place where you can't follow your thumbs anymore. Some people can't do it at all. Some people can do it really well. Mine have to be about 4 inches in front of me, and then I just soften my eyes. See if you can stop yourself from multitasking. So flicking back and forth to just keep your eyes soft. Keep both thumbnails in your vision. And then come back into center. See how everyone has a different distance that they can do this on? Last one. Yoga has a long history of eye work. Avoiding glasses, avoiding eye strain, avoiding migraines. Last breath. Bring your hands together, rub them hard. Let's actually clap them together and rub them hard. And then cup your palms over your eyes, open your eyes, look into the darkness. Give your eyes a little rest. Take a few blinks. And then release your hands to your knees and begin your Sufi grind. I'll move up to my chair. So we'll move into the slightly more energetic part of the practice. Sufi grind, around and around with your rib cage. On the edge of your sofa or your chair. And really go into, Sasha's doing barrel rolls, which is really great if you're on hands and knees. You use your ribs as a barrel, which is exactly what we're doing here in Sufi grind. And then switch directions. So you can get a good pop or crack in your spine somewhere in this other direction. And last breath, inhale your torso forward. Exhale it back. And then move straight into cat-cow. Kara's in hero pose. Actually, she's moving out of hero pose. Beautiful cat-cow. We're going to do a whole bunch of cat-cows when we get to sun salutes. Last few. Exhale around your spine, cat. Inhale around your spine in the other direction, cow. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you like. Last few. Explore your body today the way it is. And let's move into some sun salutes. So if you're standing, you come to standing. If you're seated, you can extend your legs in front of you if you like. Just throw that over in front of the couch, Kara. So we have a new sun salute that we're doing. So I'll do one of the old ones, one of the new ones, and one of the old ones. Inhale overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Big, long exhale, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, half lift. Again, getting into those 33 or 34, I can't remember, joints of your spine. And then exhale, long exhale, fold. Inhale, step back with your right foot or pull your right foot in. And exhale, fold down deep, forehead to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral, downward facing dog if you're Kara and Sasha. Kara's even doing chaturanga here. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, cat pose, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward or left knee pulls up, long spine. Exhale, drop down, lunge down. Inhale, long spine. You can even lift your arms up like Kara's doing. Exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Extend your spine long. Look for something new every time you do that. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, neutral mountain pose. Here we go, other side. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, big, deep, long. Exhale, forward fold. Beginning of practice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. As soon as you start to move your body and your breath together, you immediately feel better. Step your left foot back or pull your left knee in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Big inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, cat pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward or pull your right knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step your right forward, neutral pose, mountain pose. Take a rest. Oh, I forgot those forward folds. Oh well, come back up to mountain pose. Take a breath. I'll do the new sun salute this time. If you want to turn sideways on your chair and find that lunge, here we go. More or less the same. Inhale, overhead. Standing version will look exactly the same. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. If you're on the chair, turn to your right side. Find that lunge. Exhale, drop down. My right bum cheek is on the chair. Big inhale, I'm lifting my arms overhead. Exhale, neutral pose. Chaturanga if you're doing it. I like to keep my feet apart here. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Turn to your left if you're on the chair. Exhale, drop down deep into your lunge. Big inhale. If you're on the chair, you can sweep your arms up. And then forward fold. Step your left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. I won't forget this time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold here. Inhale, scoop your arms. Come back up. Use your belly. Use your back muscles. Exhale, neutral. That's half. Other side, moving the left leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee up or turn to the left or left foot back. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, dive down, neutral pose if you're on the floor. Chaturanga if you like. You can go in the middle, huh? Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left foot comes forward now, or turn to the right. Big inhale, big exhale, deepen. Big inhale, sweep your hands. Big exhale, you don't have oil in your hands, right, hon? Touch the sofa, no. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral. Last one, a little faster. I'll talk about the shoulders now. Inhale, overhead. Shoulder blades up. Exhale, dive. Shoulder blades towards your feet. Inhale, half lift. Shoulder blades towards your jeans pockets. Exhale, fold. Shoulder blades cascade towards your feet. Inhale, right knee up or back. Exhale, sink down, forehead to knee. Can you find your Ujjayi breath here? Inhale, low shoulder blade. Exhale, downward facing dog, neutral pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Step your right foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, long forward fold. Step that left foot forward. Inhale, long spine. This works on hamstrings as well. Exhale, fold. Shoulder blades come towards the feet. Inhale. Shoulder blades towards the sky. Exhale, neutral. Soften your feet here. Last side. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Big, deep, long Ujjayi breath. Shoulders come forward. Inhale, shoulder blades come back towards your back pocket, right down your back. Exhale, they slide up towards your jaw. Left foot steps back or pulls in. Exhale, curl or deepen. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, neutral pose. Chaturanga if you're doing it. Big inhale. Pull your belly through. Exhale, push your belly back, round your spine. Step your left foot forward. Open your right knee into your chest. Long spine. Make your spine parallel to your shin bone. Drop your shoulders. Exhale. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Curl, increasing the stretch in your back. Inhale, shoulders go down to your bum again. Last time. Forward fold. Step that right foot forward. Forward fold. Big long Ujjayi breath. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, shoulder blades come forward. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral mountain pose. Find your focus. Can you stay focused for 45 minutes on what you're doing? Okay. Bring your hands out in front. We're going to do some forearm work. Open and close your fists real fast. Inhale your arms overhead as you quickly, as fast as you possibly can, open and close your fingers. This should already be getting to fatigue. Gets difficult, don't avoid the difficulty. You can always shake it out and continue on, or take a real rest. Take one more breath. Shake out your fingers, place them on your thighs or stand in mountain pose. Take a breath. Notice any discomfort. Say oh and let it go. That might be my last mom quote. That's something that my mom used to say to us all the time. Say oh and let it go. Let it go. Let it go on your exhale. Can you feel any tingling in your fingers, wrists, forearms? Really good for you, especially if you do anything like play the piano or use a keyboard or knit or sew. Anything to do with fine motor. This really evens out the hands. We're going to do it one more time on that note. Bring your hands out to your side. Just do it at your side, open and close. I got my hand in my plant here. Deepen your breath, Ujjayi breath. Don't move the rest of your body. Stay as still as you can, still as a rock with the rest of your body. Just your fingertips move. It's incredible how much it can actually send these sort of waves of pain up to your shoulders, and then shake out your fingers. Say oh and let it go. Rest your hands on your knees. Enjoy that tingling. Find our focus here. Find your focus. Soften your feet, soften your hands. Find your breath. Let's do one more shoulder stretch. Inhale your arms overhead, maybe two more shoulder stretches. Face your palms towards me, spread your fingers wide, and there should be lots happening in your hands right now. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling, lift your right bum cheek almost off, and then your left. So this works all the way down the chain from your middle finger right down to your hip bone, and exhale down. Coordinate with your breath, Ujjayi breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Really work like you're getting something off the top shelf. This kind of work is so great when you actually do go to take something off the top shelf, because you become strong and juicy and resistant to injury. Last one, lift really high. And the other one, lift really high. And forward fold, swan dive. Extend your legs if you're in the chair. Big swan dive. Take a deep inhale, exhale, rest here. Soften your belly. Push into the floor. Whether you're standing or seated, you're still pushing into the floor here. And come to neutral. Let's do a couple of twists here. Let's do some standing twists. I think we did these yesterday. Everyone come to standing and just twist around. So Hannah and I are pretty close here. Remember your fingers and how they were just working a little while ago? Let your fingers lead. Imagine that your fingers have little lead weights in the bottom of them, and you're just kind of flinging them around with your shoulder. Lengthen your breath and just enjoy what this gives you all through your rib muscles. One or two more breaths. And then inhale your arms overhead. You can come back to seated if you like. Drop one hand towards the floor. Remember those lead fingers? Lead fingers in one hand, over to the side in the other. So we're just gonna go back and forth like a windmill, up and over. On your exhale, go over. You might need to spread your legs a little bit. Stabilize your pelvis. Quick inhale as you come through the T pose, and then a little faster. Use your belly. Few more. Come back to center. Fold forward, big swan dive, big exhale, forward fold. If you're seated, extend your legs. Release the back of your neck. Shake your head yes. Take a breath. Pull your body over to one leg now. Just one leg or the other, whether you're seated or standing. And really bend the other one. So my body is touching, my torso is touching my left leg, and my right leg is bent a lot. Take a few breaths. Float back through center and bring your torso over the other leg. Really pull your torso in first before you bend the other leg. And now really bend the other leg as much as you can. Bend it, bend it, bend it. Quite aggressively bend, release the back of your neck, take a breath. Back to center. Inhale back up to neutral. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a breath. Notice if anything's tingling or alive. Let's do the beach ball stretch. So inhale your arms overhead, grab your right wrist with your left arm, and pull your right wrist forward and over, as if there's a huge, huge beach ball in front of you, or like one of those exercise balls, the biggest size of those exercise balls, and you're trying to circle the whole thing. Use your left muscles, left arm muscles, and really pull. And then make a rainbow with your right fingers all the way up. Reach them towards the sky. Keep reaching, pull so high that your right heel comes off a little. And then exhale, dive, forward fold. Let's do a half lift here. Put your hands on your legs. Lift your spine until it's parallel with the floor. Bring your shoulder blades right back to your pants pockets. Well, let's forward fold again. Notice your shoulder blades come forward. Half lift again. Pull them back towards your back pockets. Really mobilizing our back muscles here. Last time, forward fold. And then come on up, neutral pose, mountain pose, standing pose. Exhale, take a break. Just a short break. Inhale overhead, grab your left wrist with your right arm. Beach ball stretch, pull. So you should be able to feel this pull. I'm pulling on my left wrist, pulling with my right arm, and you should be able to feel this pull right down to your left foot. That whole big kinetic chain right from the middle left finger to the big left toe, pushing into the floor, big, big, huge circle, and then come up. Pull your left fingertips up towards the sky, up towards the sky, up towards the sky, higher. Pull your left heel off and then swan dive forward. Half lift, last time. Place your hands on your knees or your thighs. Bring your shoulder blades right back down to your bum. And then exhale, fold. And then inhale up. Mountain pose. Take a break, release your shoulder blades. Kayak your shoulder blades a little bit backwards and forwards. And then because we're standing, let's get the whole back into it. So as if you're doing front crawl. You can almost get your elbows going a little bit, and then backwards as if you're doing back crawl. Deepen your breath. That's what keeps it yoga. Last breath. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. And exhale, release them down. If you're standing, make your way towards the floor. If you're seated, come to seat. Take a breath. And all the way down to the floor. Turn your palms so they face the ceiling. Just smile a little tiny bit just before we go into relaxation. And just find your focus again. Where would you rather be? It's okay if you answer something. Where would you rather be? There's lots of places we might rather be right now. I would rather be in Mallorca. Actually, that's not true. I'd rather be going to Mallorca sometime in the near future. But just notice how you can bring your consciousness back here. After you acknowledge that, where would you rather be? Bring your awareness back here. Just for these last few minutes. This gift to yourself, Mother's Day gift to yourself. Soften your fingers. Soften your toes, soften the tops of your feet. Huddle your shins. Soften the backs of your knees. Soften your upper legs. They work so hard, those upper legs. Soften them completely. Soften that complex architecture of your upper body, your shoulder girdle, your clavicles, your ribs. So many soft and small but strong bones there. Just let them sag. Soften. Soften your throat, especially if you've been practicing Ujjayi breath. Notice that you may feel some tingling or roughness, warmth. Notice what it feels like to breathe silently and smoothly. Soften the muscles of your face, jaw. Soften the place where your teeth attach to your jaw. Just around your gum line. Soften your cheekbones. Release and melt your eyes further apart. Release and melt your eyebrows further apart. Begin to deepen your breath now. Just 5 minutes of softening, relaxation. A little gift to yourself, a little nervous system snack. Mother's Day nervous system snack. Begin to move again. Move your fingers and your toes. Back of your neck. Point and flex your feet. Wrist circles, ankle circles. Open your eyes, smile, your face open wide and smooth and soft. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining today. Happy Spring Day.